Hey, Frontline fans, welcome back to Comic Frontline and fans. You're with me, Mike Spider Slayer, getting ready to do that all-important comic book review so you, the fans, can make a decision on what comic books to buy. And fans, it is the last week of Future's End, and Comic Frontline promised you to review every single book from Future's End, and we have done that so far. And the last book that I'll be covering from Future's End is the one that I was least expecting to cover, and that was G.I.Zombie Future's End one shot. Now, I was very skeptical about reading this, but after reading it, it really wasn't that bad. It was actually pretty good. Yeah, interesting cover here. Again, like I said in the last review, I did not do any of the 3D covers. I did the first week, but from there on out, I was able to get these 2D covers for $1.99. Couldn't pass it up. I was able to read more stories that way. And interesting story here. You got the Sarge punching out a zombie and eyeball flying out. I think that's pretty cool. That would be probably a pretty cool 3D cover because the eyeball's flying at you. So interesting stuff here. This book is written by Justin Gray and Jimmy Palmiotti. Artwork is pretty interesting here. It's Scott Hampton. Kind of has that really dark feel, that zombie apocalyptic feel to it. And you know what? After reading this book, I might actually give this series a try and see how it really is. You know, here's the main character. I guess his name is the Sarge that tries to stop the zombie apocalypse or stops everything from going down, or he's the one that's in charge here. So the artwork was very interesting, very dark, you know, and so what did I think about this one shot? I guess this is 5 years from now. It doesn't really say that here. It just says Future's End, United States of the Dead. So, but I guess this is a Future's End book, just like everything else. So there's this zombie apocalypse. I guess it's called the Black Ice virus or something like that. And the world is ending. Okay, surprise, surprise, typical zombie apocalypse thing. You got this guy's wife, which is the Sarge, who is affected by this zombie virus, and they're trying to find a cure. Now, if this cure works on her, you feel like they can actually cure the human population. But in the meantime, though, there's these zombies falling from the sky. It's the government, I guess, that's behind everything, that's trying to stop them from coming up with this cure. They wind up, going on this aircraft carrier or whatnot. And when we got the Sarge, who's also already dead. Now, somehow, I don't know the background behind this character, but he has this virus, and it looks like he can change into this monster, and but still somewhat control himself and still be good at the same time. Because he changes to this. And he's like, raw, and he goes and he fights all these monsters. He punches them off the aircraft carrier. They come up with this solution to cure his wife. And at first, we don't think that the antidote works, and but then in the end, we find out it does. And so now they have to get these the crop duster planes, and they got to load the antidote in there, and they try to go to Gotham, and they spread the whole stuff, you know, the antidote around Gotham and all the other cities, and it looks like that they cure the zombie apocalypse. They're actually successful at doing that. And by the time you get to the end of this issue, we see the two that are actually back to normal, and they have dinner together. Yeah, really interesting stuff here. It's got some gory parts here where the main character does battle against a dead character, and he puts his head in a bag, and he's walking around headless. And you know, I like the ending, how the whole Gotham was cured and everything was back to normal. And again, it was a happy ending between, you know, two of the main characters in this particular issue. I thought it was fun. I thought it was going to be actually a complete bust, a joke, stupid, ridiculous, unbelievable, and it was completely everything but that. I can see something like this actually happening, that they finally find a cure right before the end of the world really, truly happens. And again, I was very surprised with this, and I'm going to give this a 4 out of 5. And this actually piques my curiosity on maybe possibly buying into the ongoing series to see if it's really that good. So, yeah, guys, there you have it. There's my thoughts on this particular issue. And guys, leave me your comments below if you know more about this series than I do. I would love to get your feedback on this and tell me what you think of G.I. Zombie. So, guys, as always, thank you for watching Comic Frontline. And until the next review, check out comicfrontline.com. Check out comicrelated.com for all your news, reviews, podcasts. Always updated 365 days of the year. And, guys, I'll see you in the next review. Take care. See you real soon.